Redrick here, the mom strategist. I'm excited. I'm doing my walking today. I didn't even really run. I ran a little bit, but not really. I can't really count it really, but I'm doing a walking scope today. I'm at the gym. I'm not at the gym. I'm walking today, and I had walked maybe 2.5 miles, something like that today. I didn't want to go to the gym to do my small muscles class today, and usually once a week now I do a walk run. Hey there, good morning. I can't see who that is. Good morning. Hey Kat, good to see you. It's windy here in Baltimore. So it's windy here in Baltimore. I'm Mia Redrick. I'm the mom strategist, and I support clients with both life and business success. You can always check me out at miaredrick.com, and I come to you twice a day. Usually I do. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on. I don't think I can read comments, so I come to you twice a day. I do a gym scope, usually in the morning. Although today I'm not at the gym, I'm walking, and then I also do a teaching scope usually in the evenings. So make sure you join me and you hit the notification button here so that you can follow me, all right? So today I wanted to do a quick scope about you being stronger than you think, because you're stronger than you know. And the fact of the matter is, most of us, we don't give ourselves credit for our capacity. Your capacity is great, it's huge, and you're more capable than you acknowledge. And sometimes the reason that you don't accomplish the things maybe that you set out to do is because you forgot how strong you are and how capable you are and how amazing you are. And sometimes the best thing you can do in those moments is you can just go back and start thinking about a moment that you were strong, all right? So one of the things that I like to do whenever I don't, acknowledge or I don't feel strong is I like to go back to a moment when I was at my strongest. And I put that moment like top of mind for myself so that I realize, like, man, Mia, you are like, you're the boss, right? Do me a favor, guys. Please share on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Periscope, because I know that somebody else needs to know that they are stronger than they know, more capable than they acknowledge, you know what I mean? That they're awesome. And this is not from an ego perspective. This is owning your bigness. This is understanding that in order for you to do the work that you're supposed to do, like that you were put here to do on this planet, one of the first things you got to do is acknowledge your gifts, your ability, what's amazing about you, what's unique about you, what's your zone of genius, and you got to operate in that. And this is particularly for those of you who struggle around that. Like if I asked you right now, what is your gift or what is your giftedness? Like, what is that thing that when you do it, you know what I mean, you always rock it, and you really struggle around that because maybe somebody told you, like, you need to be more humble than that. You know what I'm saying? You're not the only one that's like awesome. But see, this is not about everyone else. This is about you. And you got to know at some point in your life, you got to be able to own, acknowledge, be comfortable with, you know what I mean? And operate within your gifts, because when you do that, then every single thing that comes from that works for your good. You're stronger than you think. And I will tell you that if you struggle with that, then one of the things that I do recommend is you need to get an association. You need to be in association with people who live that way, who talk that way, who think that way, and who enjoy being around other people who are giants. So if you struggle with having that conversation about that big goal you have, maybe to hit $100,000 this year, or maybe it's do your first $500,000 deal, or maybe it's to do your first $1 million in your business, or maybe it's to sign your first corporate deal, or maybe it's to get under Oprah's good old oak tree for Super Soul Sunday, and you don't have anyone that you can share those kind of things with, then it tells me that your circle's too small, their mindset's too small. And so sometimes in order for you to realize how strong you are, you got to get around people who are stronger, who challenge you to your light, who call you out on your BS. I'm being nice, all right? Who won't let you play there, stay there, talk there, all right? They don't want to hear it. And sometimes to do that, you got to pay people, you know what I mean, to have that. And I say that because I'm part of 2 mastermind groups. I pay heftily to be a part of those groups so that I can be around people who've done things that I dream of doing. And to be around people who call me out and tell me the things that I see in my mind's eye, that they are possible. They don't talk to me about impossibility. And some of us in our life, we only have people in our world who ask you questions like, how are you going to do that? How are you exactly you going to get on Oprah's Super Soul Sunday? All right, don't you want to hang out with people? Don't you want to hang out? Oh, okay. Oh, don't you want to hang out? There's a loose dog, and I don't want anything to do with him, so I'm going to turn it around. Thank you. Yeah. He's over there? Yeah, he's a cutie pie, but I don't want any parts of him. Okay. Right. I'm not going that way. All right, so good morning. So today I'm talking about you being stronger than maybe you even acknowledge. And I'm taking a walk in my neighborhood, and my goal is literally this morning to create that shift for those of you who have a circle that's too small. Maybe, it's why you are weak. Maybe why you feel weak, why you feel like discouraged, or maybe why you don't feel encouraged. Because when you hang around other people who are giants or who have done the things that you want to do, they call you into those things. See, they don't question it. They tell you how to do it. They lay it out for you. They tell you what's possible. They tell you what you need to read. They tell you who you need to go to. They tell you they give you access, keys to the kingdom. And for some of you guys, maybe that's the place you need to start. Let me just reset real quick. I'm Redrick. I'm the mom strategist. I support clients with both life and business success. You can always check me out at miaredrick.com. Today I'm walking instead of being at the gym. I always do a gym scope. If you haven't shared on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Periscope, please do. I'm wrapping up my walk in my neighborhood, and I have calls at 11:30 today. So I wanted to do a quick scope about you being stronger than you know, more capable than you give yourself credit. And that sometimes one of the reasons you don't know it is because of the people you hang out with. But the other reason sometimes that we don't know we're as strong as we are is because what you're reaching for. Hey there, darling. Who is that? I can't see with my glasses on. Hey there, darling. I love your name. Your handle. So let me just say that sometimes we don't get to where we want to get to because your reach is too small. See, one of the things, thank you so much. One of the things that you have to remember is that if in any way you don't feel strong, then when you do something that makes you reach big, that's when you know how strong you are. When you achieve that thing, think about it. Think about a goal that you hit, something you were shooting for. It could have been something you did in high school. It could be something you did professionally at work. It might be a sales goal you hit in your business. It could be anything. It could be a weight goal or anything like that. Or maybe it was an endurance race, right? Like a marathon, a triathlon, or something like that. And when you did it, when you were done that, you reached for it, you weren't sure how you were going to do it, and you accomplished that. That's how you knew how strong you were. That's how you came to understand that, man, I'm stronger than I thought I was. So sometimes if you're not feeling as strong and capable as you know that you are, or you believe that you could be, it's probably because you're not reaching big enough. And there's a cure for that too. And what I suggest is, I'm going to tell you coaching, because I think coaching changed my life, right? So there are things that I think big, but it's nothing like working with someone that sees you as you can be and that calls you into that purpose, right? You know what I'm saying? They see the God in you. They see the gifts in you. They see the greatness in you, and they won't let you shrink, all right? And they make you become a giant. They have you take a stand, or they take a stand for your talents and your gifts, and they're not listening to you. They're not listening to you whine. They're not listening to you complain. They're asking you to show up. They're requiring you to be accountable around those things that you say you really want. And this is for those of you who are, maybe you watch me all the time. You're like, hey, I like her. This is cool. Like, this is good. You think this is good? All right. Let me get inside here. Okay. You think this is good? Let's get your goals done. All right. Because at the end of the day, I come here every day, not for entertainment. I come here for the one or two who are ready to get it done, who want to work with a coach, that want to knock it out the park. And I want you to know you're stronger than you think. And that maybe because of the people you're hanging around, thank you, who is that? Oh, Andre, I love you. You know I do. You're stronger than you think you are. I know this to be true. My trainer drags me up and down the gym every single week, and she makes me do things, and I say, I can't do that. And she says, but you will. And I do. I'm stronger than I know. And so sometimes you have to have that accountability in your life to make you do the things that you don't want to do. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. And I wanted to, I just wanted to speak that into your world. And if you've been struggling with that, maybe feeling like everybody else, not you, or feeling like you thought you had it going on. And then you're trying to figure out where in the world did you lose it? Why in the world, you know what I mean? Why can't you get this thing together called your business or your body or your marriage or whatever it is? Guarantee. Look at the people you're hanging out with and talking to you about your big dreams. You have to shrink it down? Wrong people. You need to invest in being around the right people. That's number one. Number two, who's holding you accountable to your purpose, to the things you say you want to do? Who's making you get out the house and go run and jog? Who's doing that? Okay? And if you're not doing it and you can't do it for yourself, which likely, even if you are, you're not doing it at the level that you need to be, you know what? You need to be working with someone that can stretch you. And you're stronger than you think. Also, in terms of your finances. And I want to break this down. I know some people are going to drop off because I'm talking about money, but I am. I'm going to talk about it because you need me to talk about it. All right? Stronger than you think. So this is for those of you who, whenever it comes time to make an investment in yourself, you shrink. You know what I mean? Or maybe whenever it's time for you to make an offer for your products and services that fully value what you offer, you shrink. All right? And what I want you to understand is that you're stronger than you think. All right? And that if you really want to be able to take care of your family, you're going to have to grow in that area. If you really want to be able to be there for your kids, maybe to drop them off at school and pick them up at the end of the day and date your husband in the middle of the day, whatever it is for you, it doesn't matter to me what it is. You know what it is for you. Then you're gonna have to play strong. All right? And that's not like playing dress up. Let's turn around. You're gonna have to ask for what you really, really want. You're gonna have to ask for what you really, really want. And if you don't know how to do that, okay, you need to learn how to do that by investing in yourself in some way. This is also for those of you who are struggling with, dealing with, like, you cool with an investment that's like $200 because you think you're worth that, and you haven't understood that you're your number one asset, and as a result of that, I'm looking crazy right now, right? But I'm feeling good, and I'm not crazy. For those of you, whenever you need to make an investment in yourself, the investments you want to make is a low investment. You forgot that you are valuable. You're stronger than you think. You can be in choice about all of those things, all right? And you're stronger than you know. And the reason sometimes you don't get to where you want to be is because you're making investments based on your self-esteem. I want you to hear me, okay? You're making investments based on your self-esteem, and because you don't believe you are worth it, you choose people that give you a fraction of what you truly deserve. And I'm telling you, it's flat true. And I say this from a place that's a loving place and a kind place. I hope you hear me on this, because one of the things that I've learned over the years is the women that I get to work with, good to see you, they put themselves first. The men I work with, they put themselves first. And because they put themselves first, all right, they're stronger. All right, the businesses are stronger. They're able to then take care of their families. All right, thank you. I appreciate you. I love you too. That's a powerful word, love, right? And they're able to take care of their families in ways that they never could before because they put themselves first. There are very few people that get up in the morning and say, I'm going to work with a coach. I'm going to make an investment of $5,000 or $10,000. It's a decision to be stronger. It's a decision to trust yourself. You're stronger than you think. And this is for those of you who have a difficult time pulling that trigger. I want to challenge you. All right? I'm not going to convince you. I'm going to challenge you. And I want to tell you, it's not an investment that I've made in myself that I regret. I know that the stages that I've been able to play on is a direct result of the personal investments that I've made. And I'm grateful. You know what? None of them came with any promises. They all made me stronger. And they all made me better. And they all allowed me to have access to things that I didn't have access to before. So you gotta understand that. All right, so that's my scope for today. I hope you guys got great value. I wanna open the floor. If you haven't shared yet on Twitter, on Facebook, on Periscope, please do. All right, because we know that other people, hey Sandrika, will benefit from the scope. I can't see with my sunshade's on. From the scope today. I'm Mia Redrick. I'm the mom strategist. I support my clients with both life and business success. You can always check me out at miaredrick.com. Andrea, throw up your emojis. Hey there, Sandrika. Andrea, put up your emojis right now. I think it's Andrea, twin boys. Andrea, put up your emojis, like put up some hearts or something like that. And all right, if you're here, put your hearts, okay? So I just want to say that to you guys because a lot of times we forget how incredibly strong, incredibly capable that it's your opportunity to be in choice with yourself. Hey there, Jasmine, good to see you. That you can be in choice. You can be in choice, right? For yourself, all right? And that you're not powerless. You know what I mean? You're not indecisive. You're not that. You are stronger than you know. And you know inside of you when something calls you, you know when it's right for you, you know when something's wrong for you, you know when something's right for you, all right? So this whole idea of like, you don't know, you're not sure, you know. And sometimes we run away from the things that we know because we're scared. But don't say that you don't know, because you do know, because you're stronger than you think. And that's the reality. You know you don't want to live like you're living. You know you're tired of trading time for money. You know you're tired of not seeing your kids. You know that. All right? You got to make a decision that's in alignment with that. Okay? Yeah, it's going to scare you. Heck yeah. If you've never done it before, absolutely. If I told you anything other than that, it's not true. It's not real. Okay? The skinny branch is frightening. You know, but the fact of the matter is that's where you get what you want, okay? Doesn't come with promises, but you're stronger than you know. And when you jump there, you'll land in a great place because if you shoot for what you want, think about it this way. If you shoot for what you really want, not what you're settling for, what you really want, even if you fall off the branch before you get to the edge, you still are closer to where you want to be. And think about where you are right now. You know what I mean? It's safe. All right, you know what I'm saying? But it's not what you want, all right? So even if you go for the thing you want, even if you don't make it, you're closer to where you want to be versus where you don't want to be, where you're safe and you're secure. You know what I'm saying? And I always think about that. Like people, you know, people like to settle in where they don't want to stay. Don't do that, right? Why would you ever choose for yourself something you don't want? You know what I mean? Forever. Make a decision, make an investment, be in choice about it. Know that you're stronger than you think. If you don't like it, there's a reason you don't like it. All right? If you like it, you know there's a reason you like it. Figure out how. You know what I'm saying? Just figure it out. You can do it. All right? So that's my message to you guys today. Don't choose less than. No, don't choose less than. And if you haven't shared on Twitter, on Facebook, on Periscope, please do. I'm almost at my car, and I did a short walk today in my neighborhood, and then I have coaching calls, right? All right, you are right, I need to do this. Thank you, right? Absolutely, right? So you got it, right? And you have to do it. You don't need to do it. You have to do it. Because if you don't do it, then what happens, right? You know what I'm saying? You have to do it. So this is the thing. Whenever I set a goal, it's like, I have to do this thing. I wake up every single day and say, I got to do this thing. This is this thing. And there's something thrilling about being in choice. You know what? No matter where it falls, because you're working on your best self, you're literally doing the things that you want to do in the direction of where you want to go. And it beats doing the thing you don't want to do. You know, I can't imagine, right? It's like, so I hope that's making sense to you guys, and I hope that it's inspired some of you. I want to open the floor just really quickly. Are there any quick questions for me? Or what was your aha from this scope today? Any ahas anybody want to share with me today? Any ahas? All right, I'm Mia Redrick. I'm the mom strategist, and I support clients with life and business success. You can always check me out at miaredrick.com. At miaredrick.com. You know, it was so cool yesterday. One of my clients, I had the great fortune to do a screen share with a client, and I was showing him how to set up, you know, some of the systems that he works on, and I was showing him my calendar. I can change my situation. I got this stronger. You're stronger than you know. You got yourself into it. You can get yourself out of it. That's the reality. Yes, I'm working on moving forward because I don't want to. Right? There's no sense in going back. You know, you don't want to go that way. You got to be all in. All right, and you can do this. This is what I want you to understand. What's hard is doing stuff you don't want to do forever. That's hard. You know what? I'd rather spend a season being all in toward my dream and landing where I want to be versus doing what I don't want to do. I have to get myself around. You got to get around people. You got to be willing to invest in that. You got to invest time. You're going to have to invest energy. You're going to have to invest money. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reality of what that looks like. All right? You don't have the association you want. Buy it. Okay? Hang around people like-minded. Okay? I want to be home with my children, right? Mid-date. Right? You want to, come on now. This is what I'm saying. You're speaking my language, right? I'm into that. Okay? And this is the thing. And it's totally possible. And why not you? You know what I'm saying? Why not you? And why, and why not now? Right? Why not you? All right? It's a decision. People say the struggle is real, but really the struggle is necessary. Well, you got a choice about the struggle. You can struggle forever, or you can struggle for a season. You know what I'm saying? It's not what it looks like, it's what it is, right? And then I will tell you that no matter where you are in your business, right? Thank you, right? Did I hit you right on the head? I'm so sorry. I wish I had found this out earlier. You know now. That's why you're supposed to know, because you know right now. All right, right now is when you're supposed to know. And that's the thing. A lesson comes to you when it's time for you to know what you need to know. Now, the question is, you know, sure, you like what you heard today, but the question is, what are you going to do about what you heard? Because that's what creates a change. It's not just the words. It's not just the inspiration. It's not motivation. I hope that's not what I'm doing for you, because that does nothing. But what action are you going to take in the direction of where you want to be? All right? What are you going to do with what you know and what you feel? Write it out for yourself. Well, you know, what can you no longer tolerate or live with anymore? Between you, yeah, right, okay, yeah, I know. Yaya is fired. You know what? I hope you signed up to work with her because she's the boss, all right? And she knows her stuff. She's powerful, and I love working with her. She's awesome, all right? And I hope you signed up to work with her. That's the kind of alignment that you want to invest in, all right? You want to work with a powerful coach, someone that can get you there, that's doing it themselves, that's walking the walk and not talking the talk. And I tell you what I like about Yaya is that, see, lions don't have to roar because they're lions, all right? And she's a lioness, okay? She ain't got to roar. It just is what it is. She walks the walk, all right? And that's what I'm into. You don't have to get on. You don't have to. She doesn't have to come on Periscope and convince you that she's fabulous. She's awesome. She loves her husband. She's got a great marriage. Her priorities in order. That she's knocking out of the park. That she's crushing it. She doesn't have to tell you that. I'll tell you that. She's doing that. I know that. I've seen it myself. It's true. All right? And you need to be in association with somebody like that. And you all need to have that. All right? The reality is sometimes not everything that is told is the truth. You guys need to understand that. It's the walk. It's not the talk. All right? Lions don't have to roar. They are, because they're lions. All right? And I hope that the community, you know what I mean, the community that you decide to be a part of, that you're a part of a community of lions and lionesses, giants, because they don't have to tell you that it is. It just is. I'm just breaking it down. And this is for those of you who need to be convinced. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be convinced. You know what truth looks like when you see it. All right? You know if somebody's free or they're not free. Come on, give me a break. You know what I'm saying? You know if somebody's healthy, if they're not healthy. Come on, right? Like, we know that. You don't need somebody to tell you that. All right? So a lot of people could benefit from just opening their eyes and be choosing powerfully for themselves. You know what? Somebody doesn't have to make $1 million to help you. All right? They need to make a lot of great choices and moving in a direction to be able to support you. All right? That's the reality of what that looks like. You know, over the Over the years of my business, I think about I've been in business for 13 years. But when I first started, I was a great coach. But I wasn't making millions of dollars in my business, but I was a great coach. All right? And the clients that work with me, I supported them wonderfully. You guys need to get around some people that can help you, that can support you. You need to be willing to invest in that solution for yourself. You need to know that you're flat worth it. And because you are. And for those of you who've been trying to negotiate the change you want, come on. How are you going to negotiate your bigness? Like really, how are you going to choose, you know what I mean? How are you making a powerful choice negotiating that choice of where you want to land? Not me. I ain't into that. And I love being in a community of giants, people who win, who like to see other people win, right? Who understand that the world is big, that they not only want economic success, they want it all. They want great bodies, they want great marriages. Y'all got me fired up today. They want great bodies, they want great marriages, right? And they believe that that's possible for them, and it's possible for you. I'm Mia Redrick. I'm the mom strategist, and I support clients with both life and business success. You can always check me out at miaredrick.com. At miaredrick.com. If you're interested in working with me, then go to my bio, click the link there. It's literally a bit.ly link that says Strategy with Mia. You can apply for a strategy session that's complimentary for 30 minutes only if you're looking for a coach, only if you're thinking of investing and working with a coach, because I don't do free coaching, guys. I only work with people who are ready to get it done. That's right. You got to have skin in your own game. I'm into that, all right? So I want to thank you for your time. I love you. Is Andrea here? Are you here? If you are, I want you to just write your name right here or throw up some emojis if you are here. I think she was on earlier, all right? So I can't see. All right. Did you guys get value from this scope today? Did you get value from this scope today? Did you get value from this scope today? All right. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Did you get value from the scope today? That's a question, guys. Did you get value? If you got value, then that's the only question I asked you. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Catherine. Good to see you. All right. I want to thank you guys for your time. I appreciate you. Thank you. I love you. I want you to knock the ball out the park. I'm trying to find Andrea. Okay. All right. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So I want to thank you and have a great and amazing day. All right. Knock the ball out the park. Is that Andrea? Hey, guys, follow God Twin Boys right there. Andrea, put your emojis up again. Follow God Twin Boys. Do me a favor, if you will. Follow. Let me know if you're following her. Andrea, put your emojis up again. All right, all right. God Twin Boys right there. Make sure you follow her. If you are a mom and you're looking to amp it up, like you are trying to figure out, she's got twin boys. Like she's like an overachiever mom. Make sure you follow her, okay? Make sure you guys are following her right now, all right? Make sure you follow her. Okay, did you just follow her? Come on, guys. Make sure you're following Andrea. She comes on Periscope. I just saw her scope yesterday. It was awesome. And she was rocking it out, telling you that, you know what, you can be in choice and you can choose powerfully for yourself as a mom, and that self-care is essential to being all of who you are. And set the notification to make sure you're following her, okay? I love you guys. Have a great and amazing day. All right, bye. Knock the ball out the park.